Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Muna, aka Beyond 10x, and we are definitely back at it, live streaming. And in today's episode, we are going to be talking about obviously a few things that have been happening as far as Bitcoin is concerned. So, we are going to be having some exciting times ahead of us because, as you guys know, right, we obviously have to get excited every time we get to experience market price drops like we're having right now. So I'm actually very excited. So please let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Okay, good. Good. Everything is working perfectly fine. Because I was like a little bit nervous because it's been a while since I just did this live stream type of thing, and I'm sure you guys are like so happy to like finally get to see me. Yep, this is me, and this is the man behind the $1 million voice. So anyhow, now I know a lot of you might be freaking out right about now because you guys have never experienced anything as dramatic as this, and you guys are probably thinking getting to invest or your investments in cryptocurrencies were like the worst mistakes of your life, and you guys are probably getting to just have these unbelievable moments where you're like, why the hell did I get into cryptocurrencies? So I'm here to like give you a little bit of comfort. I'm here to like be the voice of reason because I have been in here for like a very long period of time as far as investing in cryptocurrency is concerned. So I've actually been baptized, I have been humbled, I have been crushed like a whole lot of times. So big shout out to Dixon Katemba watching all the way from Kenya. So yeah, how's everything there? How's the lovely weather? So anyhow, first of all, today I'm just going to break down as far as my strategy is concerned, and I'm just going to be giving you like a few pointers in terms of what to do, because right now these are the times that you're supposed to be leaking your chops. These are the times you're supposed to be preparing for your next moves. So first of all, I just want to like take you back to the Wyckoff theory, distribution and accumulation. So basically this is a schematic that we are having as far as Bitcoin is concerned. So markets, before they get to blow up, right? So basically markets are made up of two type of waves. There's obviously the impulsive waves, as in the trendy waves. So let me show you these type of impulsive movements, right? Boom, these are impulsive movements, right? And then we also have like corrective non-trendy waves, and these are the things that you guys really despise. Okay, so if you take a look at this particular daily Bitcoin sort of arrangement, it is very similar to the Wyckoff schematic. So all these times you guys were seeing Elon Musk talk about Dogecoin, you heard all these different companies saying they were going to be buying Bitcoin worth of, I don't know, 250 million US dollars and all that stuff. These guys were pretty much selling. And these guys are very smart. The market makers are very smart. They do it in a way whereby you guys, as in the retail investors, you will barely notice that they are selling because they sell into the order book, and they sell when things are kind of going up. So like for example, if a regular retail investor takes a look at this particular buying sell candle, right, you guys are going to be like, oh my god, the selling pressure is like way too much. But trust me, these are the type of candles that a lot of market makers use to purchase. And can you imagine this particular bounce from around let me just do that, from around 29,930, and it ended up bouncing all the way to around 42,000. Who do you think was buying that? Okay, but if you look at the selling pressure right over here, it is way too overwhelming. So what I'm trying to say is market makers, the smart money, they usually make moves that you guys are not even going to realize. So what they are doing right about now is they are beginning to buy. They sold around these particular areas. They were selling around these particular areas, and now they are buying, and you can't even notice it. And by the time they are done buying, you guys are just going to be left behind. And this is one of the reasons why retail investors are always trying to play catch up. You know, you guys are trying to catch up because you can't even see what's happening. Okay, so if you just get to think about it, why would the price bounce from 29,000 and just end up going to 42,000? Like, how big were the buy orders? But if you take a look at the selling volume right over here, it is way too overwhelming. But these guys are gradually beginning to like position themselves. Okay, so if we go back way in the past, right, if we go back to this particular crash right over here, this was the smart money getting in right around March 2020. Look at that. We had this amazing selling pressure by retail investors, and these guys were getting in. These guys were getting all the way in before it was even $10,000. All the money that was supposed to get in, all the smart money got in, and these guys made a whole lot of profit by selling it and pushing it all the way to around 60,000. And you guys, the retail investors, were kind of FOMOing in around these particular areas, and now you're getting to panic. So what I'm trying to tell you is you have to have a market maker's perspective and mentality in order for you to like make a whole lot of money. You know, I wasn't really excited all those times, you know, the bulls were going crazy, because I know if the regular people are making a whole lot of money, right, it's going to be hard for us to make a whole lot of profit. So right now, what's going to happen is we are most likely going to end up going to this particular low as far as BTC is concerned. So let's look at the daily trading candles, right? Okay, so at this particular moment we are kind of beginning to form some sort of range. We're doing something like this. Okay, we're beginning to do that, and we also have some extreme levels right over here where we experience the price of Bitcoin going as low as this particular, you know, area right around that particular level. So Bitcoin usually loves to sort of double test the bottom. It always does retest the support. So in this particular case, right, obviously what's going to happen in the next coming few hours, probably like in the next 72 hours maximum, we're going to see like the price drop all the way back to around 30,000 US dollars, and there's going to be like a swing failure pattern. So I don't really know whether you guys have heard about the term swing failure pattern, right? Because I think I've been talking about this for like quite some time. So a swing failure pattern is just like some sort of FU move whereby everybody's looking at this particular level. Everybody has, trust me, everybody has got like a stop loss around these particular areas, including your mama, your grandma, and any retail trader out there. People are like, if the price drops below 30,000, oh my god, it's going to go back to 15,000. And this is where the market makers get to manipulate you, because they know that this is where all the stop losses are. So what's going to happen in the next probably 24 to 72 hours, right? We're eventually going to drop down, and we're going to trigger these you know, stop losses right over here. And once these guys are filled in, it's going to bounce back, and we're going to end up going back to this particular you know, level. So if you guys know anything about Elliott waves, right, I'm sure you are aware of the fact that this particular action was a WXYZ type of situation. So if I can get you know, my Elliott waves right over here, so this whole situation could have been something like that, okay, whereby we're experiencing, you know, a 0 WXY, and X is the failure. So technically speaking, right, once the W is done, we are bound to have a bounce. That's what usually happens. So when it comes to Elliott wave, right, and these corrective patterns, they really become so sophisticated. Ooh, and by the way, all this whole move, right, it's an Elliott wave type of move whereby we have, you know, 1 2 3 4 5 type of moves, and this particular situation that we were having was the 5th corrective move, and it's obviously coming to a conclusion. So the thing about Elliott wave is you can't really know when the correction is done until we reach, or rather start surpassing, this particular previous all-time high. So we can just assume that every trading action that we're going to be having in the near future is going to be like some sort of you know, fifth wave corrective pattern, so it can be prolonged, it could continue, you know, sort of you know, going back and forth, but it doesn't really matter. All that we know is at this particular moment we have completed this Y type of correction, and we are most likely going to end up sort of going to this particular area, you know, around the 49,000 to test this particular support turned into resistance, because we have completed this WXY sort of pattern. But before we begin going back to 49,000 US dollars, right, we have to trigger these stop losses right over here, and this is the reason why we're going to most likely wick below 30,000 US dollars and quickly begin you know, ascending and appreciating in value. And then overall we're going to come back to this particular area between 48,000 to around 52,000, and then from this particular area, right, we are going to determine whether we are strong enough to continue propelling towards the upside, or it's going to be another failure. If that happens to be another failure, right, then we're now going to come back down around the 19,000 to 24,000 US dollar level. If we get rejected around 48,000 to 52,000 US dollars, then most likely we're going to go you know, close to 24,000 US dollars. However, I know for a fact a lot of people are thinking, you know, it's just going to continue like dropping and we're going to be crashing, and we're just going to like continue going back down to around 15,000 US dollars. And that's not going to happen, because, you know, the thing about a lot of retail traders is you are too bullish and you also happen to be too bearish. You have to be neutral. You have to see the game for what it is, and you just have to like you know, play appropriately. So what am I doing? That's a golden question. Now that I have explained to you you know, this WXY pattern as far as the Elliott wave is concerned, I'm not really going to like dive deep into you know, all these wave counts, because that's for my private people and all that stuff. So for you guys, you just for now, just know that this particular WXY pattern has come to a completion. However, before we solidify this particular you know, Y area, we have to have a swing failure pattern where the price kind of wicks to the bottom and then, you know, triggers these stop losses, then continues pushing up. Okay, so in case you guys are saying, hey Muna, the price is not really going to go back to 48,000 US dollars. Are you freaking kidding me? It moved from around 29,000 US dollars and it went to 42,000. Now, what if we establish a double bottom? When we establish a double bottom, right, everybody's going to be saying Bitcoin is back. China is going to be using Bitcoin in their parliament or something, and everybody's again going to be way too bullish. Okay, so that is what usually happens. So having a swing failure pattern right over here and going back to 48,000, 52,000 is something which is going to be in play. Now that you know the game plan, right, now that I have reviewed what the market makers are going to be doing, right, what are you going to do with this knowledge? Obviously, if Bitcoin bounces, right, alts are also going to bounce. Okay, a lot of alts are on discount right now. Oh, by the way, big shout out to everybody watching me right now. Big shout out to Elvis, big shout out to Jared, big shout out to Tyler. You guys are, you know, thank you for supporting me right now. Thank you for being on my YouTube channel. You could have been doing many things, but you're here with me and all that good stuff. So yeah, what was I saying? Altcoins are the place to be right now. And a few days ago, right, I told you about the path to altcoin season. First of all, it was Bitcoin, Ethereum, large market caps, and then alt season. Okay, due to the fact that we are having these things happening, you know, we are having like a market shakedown, right? A lot of people have sold their altcoins, and to be honest, I'm really excited to see the prices of altcoins come back down to these particular levels, because I was waiting for this particular moment and situation to happen, you know. So I'm definitely going to be buying a whole lot of different altcoins, and I'm going to be attacking low cap cryptocurrencies, especially on pancakeswap. So the other day, right, I did tell you about Regiment Finance, and crypto doggies plus you know, com rockets. So obviously these are the coins that I'm going to be just sort of eyeing. And when it comes to Regiment Finance, right, I told you that if Regiment Finance goes below 30 cents, right, I'm probably going to be buying a whole lot. And right now it's actually dwelling and you know, sort of hovering around the 29 cent level, and the market cap is only 320,000 US dollars. And on this particular cryptocurrency, trust me, in the next 4 months I'm going to be back again telling you that I made 100x, and I'm going to be investing $6,000 in this particular cryptocurrency as the price continues going down. So in case you guys are wondering, like, hey Muna, how do you sort of time your entries when it comes to altcoins? Timing the entries as far as altcoins is pretty simple. Just follow what Bitcoin does and you guys are going to be good. Okay, if Bitcoin drops, right, and then it finds a stable support, if you want to like get into alts, you can get into alts because they're probably going to bounce. Okay, so this time around, now that we know that eventually it could happen today, it could happen in the next 24 or 72 hours, right, whereby we're going to see the swing failure pattern happen where the price dips below 30,000. It could go to 27,000, 26,000, but it's going to be a wick. Okay, you guys already know what a wick is, right? Like a tail. It's going to produce a tail whereby it kind of drops and then really get bought back up very quickly. So it's going to happen like in the snap of a finger, you know, like it's going to happen like way too fast. Okay, and if we take a look at what's been happening, so let's flip over to the 12-hour chart as far as Bitcoin is concerned. So if we do that, right, you guys are clearly seeing this particular range that Bitcoin is forming as far as the 12-hour time frame is concerned. Okay, so once we get to break out of this particular area, you know, a lot of people are going to be sort of scared and shaken a little bit, especially if the price goes below 32,000. If the price goes below 32,000, right, this particular area, everybody's going to be selling and everybody's going to be, you know, sort of panicking because we are in panic mode. So just be ready and you know, you guys are going to be able to like do your thing. So coming back to other coins that I'm going to be looking at, right? So looking at Matic, which is Polygon. Matic is a very good cryptocurrency, and I think the momentum has kind of been lost right now due to the fact that BTC happened. However, this is a very good project, and if you take a look at the market cap, right, 8.3 billion US dollars. I mean, just do the math. You could probably find some other undervalued cryptocurrencies that you could be buying. Okay, so those are very good ones, but the ones that I'm really excited about, you know, I'm really excited about Bake. Okay, Bake is one of those you know, mid cap cryptocurrencies that I'm really you know, enjoying because on my YouTube channel I got to farm and stake Bake when it was like in its infancy, you know, so I didn't even get to like spend money on Bake. I was just you know, farming this particular cryptocurrency, and you guys can actually get to like do the same when it comes to Regiment Finance, right? Regiment Finance has got yield farming. You can stake Regiment Finance and earn more Regiment Finance. So instead of you getting to like just put your money in Regiment Finance, you can probably sort of buy Regiment Finance and then start yield farming it and create more Regiment Finance. So by the time it starts exploding, by the time it reaches 10 million US dollars, you would have already tripled and quadrupled your money and all that stuff. So that's the strategy that I used to make a lot of money as far as bakery swap is concerned, as far as Bake swap is concerned. So during this particular period, I was just farming, staking, farming, staking, farming, staking. And by the time it started like having these explosive moves, right, my money had like more than quadrupled, and that was like one of the best you know, situations out there. So the other coin that I'm buying is probably pancakeswap, because pancakeswap is like I think it's going to be like way much more utilized in comparison to uniswap. So uniswap is a very good project as well. However, I just don't like the fact that Ethereum has got like so expensive fees, and everything is like absolutely ridiculously expensive. So this is one of the reasons why I am you know, sort of beginning to migrate into Binance Smart Chain. So Binance Smart Chain is definitely one of those cryptocurrency projects and platforms, aka networks, where you can get to like sort of make a lot of money. So this is one of the reasons why I am migrating and switching to the Binance Smart Chain. So when it comes to other projects, right, Dogi is also one of those good ones. This one is also a very good one. Yeah, Rocket, I think it's going to do very well. I think it's going to go close to 3 cents. It's also like one of those pancake swap type of cryptocurrencies, and you can really get to like do a whole lot. Not forgetting the Godfather, BNB. BNB is a must-have cryptocurrency. Oh, by the way, the Binance thing exchange is going to be sort of introducing the NFT marketplace in June. Okay, so this is one of the reasons why I really think June is going to be like a very explosive month, and we have an opportunity to sort of get to ride these waves before June, because we are being granted one more chance to like get to like buy these cryptocurrencies, at a cheaper price. So by the time the NFT marketplace is going to be released on Binance, I'm sure you guys are going to make a whole lot of money. And right now, the theme in cryptocurrency is probably NFTs and DeFi and all that good stuff. And if you guys remember, right, we did talk about Dogi. Okay, so Dogi is like Dogecoin of the Binance Smart Chain, but with a twist and on steroids. So let me just see which one it is. I think it should be this one. So Dogecoin is something that I'm going to be accumulating a whole lot, because once the market sort of comes down, once we experience those price appreciation, and once there's euphoria again, right, Dogecoin is going to be the next Dogecoin. Okay, look into this particular cryptocurrency. It's really going to make you a lot of money, because it is bringing gamification to like meme coins. So it started out as a meme coin with a twist, whereby people can sort of get to like mint their own customized Doge NFTs and all that stuff. So basically, all I'm trying to tell you is Dogecoin is going to be really explosive. It's going to give you more gains than Dogecoin. Okay, so getting back to the cryptocurrency markets, right? Then the top 10 cryptocurrencies, Polkadot, Solana, all those are like great cryptocurrencies. So what you need to do is you need to sort of subdivide your portfolio into different tiers and different categories. For example, the high cap, the mid cap, the low cap, and the highly risky investments. Okay, so as far as the high cap cryptocurrencies are concerned, right? You guys already know the usual suspect: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, Cardano, and all that good stuff. Plus all these explosive network type of cryptocurrencies, things like AVAX. Okay, because if you look at blockchains like AVAX, right, they've got the ability to be explosive like in the near future. So you have to like sort of create a category whereby you have got smart contract platforms, you've got NFTs, you've got, I don't know, yield farming, decentralized exchanges, and just try to like subdivide your portfolio. Because if you did the right thing, right, when the price was around 60,000, 58,000, 55,000, you should have been getting into USD Tether. Oh, and by the way, that's another point that I really want to like talk about in terms of because I know for a fact that a lot of people have probably been caught unaware, right? A lot of you guys have seen your portfolio sort of shrink, and you're like back to square one or nearly back to square one. So what are you going to do, and how are you going to like recover your money like very, very fast? So all you can do is oh, by the way, somebody's saying my sound is coming from one ear only. Okay, how is that even possible? Is the sound okay? So please let me know if you can hear me from both earphones and all that stuff. So let me listen. Please let me know if you can hear me from both I think it should be your headsets or something. Everything is good from my end. So please let me know if you guys can hear me loud and clear. Yeah, so what was I saying? I was saying, how can you get to like sort of recover your losses very quick? Okay, now this one is going to be like some risky move, but it can be done. Let's say, for example, you have coins, right? Because I believe you guys were spot trading, right? Let's say you've got BNB, you've got other coins, right? What you can do is, once you get to identify the bottom. So let me just give you an example from the past. So a long time ago, right, during the March crash here at this particular level, once we got to identify this particular support and the end of this particular dump, right, the smartest thing that you could have done is put some leverage trades right around these areas. Put a leverage trade and just forget about it. Look at how much money you could have done. Of course, you can't really put like a 50x around this particular area because you're going to get wicked out. So, but you can be very conservative. You can use like a 2x leverage, and you can use your coins as collateral. You can use your coins as collateral on Binance, on the Binance exchange, right? Binance derivatives. There's the coin derivatives as well. So right now, if you feel your cryptocurrency portfolio has been affected, right, you can obviously get to like counter react to that by sort of getting to utilize your coins as collateral, and then just using some fair leverage amount, you know, like use a 2x or 3x maximum, like once you're sure that you have identified the bottom. So the only trick is getting to identify the bottom. Like, how do you solidify that, okay, this is the bottom, this is like not really going to end up going back anymore? So there are a few factors that you can you know, use, and a few metrics which I could tell you if you send me an email and we have these discussions and that stuff, because I'm going to be doing that. But there are like a lot of methods that you can use to get to identify the bottom. So right now I've given you like one way of getting to identify the midterm, or rather the short-term bottom, because I really believe that we are going to come down and then go back up, and then start ranging, and then eventually pump to around 48. Then from here, this is going to be like a decisive area where we're going to be able to like determine if we're going to continue or not. So you can get in around these particular areas and get to sell around that particular area, and then wait for another move to make. So you can get to do that, get to utilize your coins, use them as collateral, use leverage, and basically get to like recover all the time and the losses that you sort of experienced during this particular dip. However, do not get worried. The bull season is still going to continue, and we're going to continue going towards the upside. This is just a correction. I mean, let's be honest, we have been pumping since March 2020 for 420 days, solid pumps. 420 days, way more than a year. And having a 50% correction is absolutely nothing. Having like a 45 to about 50% move is absolutely nothing. And if we get to like take a look at the Fibonacci retracements, right, if we get to do that, so as far as I'm concerned, right, we technically started having like a bull market ever since we went above 19,000 US dollars. Okay, so if we get to use the Fibonacci retracements, right now we are actually around the 61.8% fib level, which is close to around 36. So this is a very good retracement. It's a healthy retracement, it's a healthy correction, so there is nothing to worry about. So if we talk about the monthly time frame, right, so if we take a look at the monthly, right, the monthly is still looking very good. So using the Fibonacci retracements, boom, we're dwelling and hovering between the 38.2% fib level and the 50% fib level, which is absolutely healthy. So worst case scenario is us going to 26,600, between 24,000 to 26,000. This is where the swing failure pattern theory comes in, and this is going to be like a very good area to get to buy. And in essence, this has just been like one particular Elliott wave type of move. So this whole move since last year on a monthly, it's just one Elliott wave sort of move. And once we're done correcting, all right, we're going to now come up, or rather we're going to start the third Elliott wave on the monthly, which is going to be like the most explosive, gigantic price appreciation that you have ever seen. So this is one of the reasons why you have to prepare for the end of this particular corrective move on the second wave as far as Elliott wave is concerned. All right, so that's why you have to look for buying opportunities as soon as we sort of get to find the support. And I'm going to be here, I'm going to be letting you know when the temporary support or the permanent support is in. So I'm just a voice of reason telling you not to panic. Don't do anything drastic. Like right now, if you are already in trouble as far as your portfolio is concerned, right, don't panic. Just give it some time. We're going to be back to the regular prices like in a month or even in less than a month. So if you already didn't get to buy, or rather to sell at the top, if you didn't get to like go into USD tether or short the market like around 58 to 63, or even around the 50,000 US dollar level as far as Bitcoin is concerned, or any other altcoins, don't panic. Just hold your coins. The prices are going to be back up because we are still technically in an uptrend, and we're going to continue going. So right now, all you're supposed to be doing is you're supposed to find the best investment opportunities. And one of the most riskiest cryptocurrencies but highly rewarding coins that I can recommend at this particular moment is Regiment Finance, because Regiment Finance is absolutely undervalued. It's only 323,000 US dollars. I have never come across any other coin which is like that. So just take a look at this as well. It's obviously on PancakeSwap. I already explained how to use PancakeSwap. Just go to my YouTube channel. So at this particular moment, I'm going to be taking your questions because I've been talking for like a while. And yeah, do you guys have any questions? Like any coins that I need to like look at, and anything that we can talk about at this particular moment. So big shout out to everybody watching me. Big shout out to anybody and everybody watching me. So the other thing that I need to say is, let's say for example we don't have like a swing failure pattern. Let's say we don't get to go back to around 30,000 US dollars. What are we going to do? Well, we're just going to wait for the price to sort of break above 41,000 and start using it as support. Let's say for example my theory, my swing failure pattern theory doesn't get to work, right? And we just remain bullish, then I would be interested in getting back into Bitcoin and altcoins once I see that the price of Bitcoin is using this particular resistance here as support. Then I'm going to be able to like know, okay, the game plan has changed, and we're about to continue going up and it's go time. So those are the things that you need to be doing in order for you to not to like have any bias. I have some sort of either or type of situations. And yeah, I think that's about it for today. But I strongly believe that we're going to most definitely come back to close to 30,000 US dollars. That's definitely going to come. And yeah, so I really hope that you guys understand the importance of taking profit and not being greedy. Because I know for a fact that a lot of people did buy Dogecoin above 60 cents. A lot of people did get to buy Ethereum during its all-time high above 4,000 US dollars. And of course you can always dollar cost average dollar cost averaging is something that you can do in order for you to like cushion your losses and just get to like buy back. In case you don't really have like any extra money, you can just wait it out, give it a month, less than a month, you're going to get back your cryptocurrency portfolio the way it was, because from a general perspective, we are still in an uptrend, and this is only a corrective move on the monthly and on the weekly as well. Yep. So I'm probably going to see you like in the next few hours, because I want to like experiment with this live streaming thing, and you know, I'm excited. I am definitely excited. Oh, by the way, internet computer is a very good cryptocurrency. This one is going to do very well, and it's already 17 billion. Like, a lot of people don't even know where it came from. So basically, I got some free airdrops as far as internet computer ICP is concerned, from all the way back in 2017. These guys have been like working on their project since 2017, so I got to like get some free airdrops from these guys in 2017, and we were just waiting, and then they recently went public as far as cryptocurrencies and listing is concerned a few weeks ago. So this one is also going to make a lot of noise. Internet computer is going to make a lot of noise, because there are like a lot of VC you know, investors investing in this particular cryptocurrency, so they are going to use their financial muscle to sort of get into the top 3, top 5 cryptocurrencies. So this is one of those coins that you need to look out for. Of course, it's a very high cap type of cryptocurrency, and it's not really going to give you like a lot of gains, but it is very it's a very safe investment as well. So that's all I had for you. Yeah, that's all I had for you. So let me just give you some quick shout outs. So Gerard's says sound is fine. Senna, welcome, how are you doing? Dixon Katembo, Liu 78, Fortis, everybody, I see you guys. I definitely see you. So the other thing is, you can also join my free Telegram group, where I'm going to be giving you like very explosive buy signals as well, as far as low cap cryptocurrencies are concerned. So the link is going to be probably in the pinned comment section below, and yeah, we're going to do our thing. So right now it looks like Bitcoin is you know, getting some momentum a little bit, and we'll see what's going to happen. But I strongly believe that we're going to go back close to around 30,000 US dollars. So let it huff and puff and do its thing. I'm very patient. I'm a very patient guy, so you know, I'll just let it do its thing, and we'll see what's going to happen in the next 24 to 72 hours. Okay, talk to you a little bit later. Have fun, be awesome. Remember, practice safe trading. Okay, so how do you stop the stream?